Good morning, good morning, good morning. My cabinet is open behind me because I like to open it and then hit my head on it. Anyway, serious. Today is Thursday. I bring in the garbage cans today, and I am starting out my day with my cup of coffee that I've shared about. My generic coffee. Call it my coffee. I'm not going to flip it, but can you see it? It's actually hot water, cinnamon, and pumpkin spice. And it just wakes me up. Anyway, so I am doing this video daily, especially for one of my subscribers. Now, how nice is that of me? Initials MT. Yes, this is for you. So I set up my tripod. Let me show it to you. Here's my homemade tripod. It has the base, as I've said before, of a broken lamp. And I finally figured out this is the cork of an end of a cane. And then this pipe came from the inside because it was a lamp. It was an old style lamp. And anyway, I found these vice grips. You know, they're kind of rusty, but they were in my mom's garage. There's a lot of stuff in the garage. There is a lot of stuff in the garage. I've been going through the garage, bringing the stuff from the garage and trying to go through it and rehome it. So anyway, let me put it on my homemade tripod. Okay, it's moving. So I hit the right button. Anyway, I am here in the kitchen. This is the Laura Talk Softer kitchen, and luckily I don't talk soft because the microphone's way over there and I'm not wearing one of those little fuzzy things or microphones that people have. So hopefully this is loud enough. Can you hear me out there? Anyway, I'm probably gonna, my mom I thought was up on the earlier vlog I did, but she wasn't. So I was just gonna show you cooking my breakfast, not hers, because you know, the refrigerator gets stuck. So what I decided to do is my honey bun. I showed on a video yesterday. He made what is called matoke, which is in his language from Uganda. The language is called Luganda. And it's a mixture of Hawaiian bananas. He cooks them down. It's quite a task, and it messes up the kitchen. It's a lot cleaner in here. There's just a lot of seasonings over there. I'm not moving it to make my kitchen look perfect. I'm just not. But this is what it looks like. It looks, I know, kind of somebody unfamiliar to it, gross. I admit it. But it is really good. I didn't have any last night because I'd already eaten. And as anybody knows, I do my daily weigh-in, and I thought I'd already eaten. And though I like this, I wasn't going to eat it just because he made it. So that is like progress. He also didn't come in. There's not one cake, cookie, or donut in this house. Can you believe that? Anyway, I have a pan, my nonstick pan. You know, don't have these if you have a bird in the house. But I'm not going to put the vent on. But I like egg whites only because, you know, they're kind of more affordable for me. And I'm going to put some of the matokes. My nose keeps running. My nose runs and my feet smell. So I'm just putting a little bit of the matoke in this little saucepan. This is a little pan. Things look big, right? But you get farther away. This is like, oh, that's kind of warm on the bottom from the coffee. Anyway, I don't know if I'm getting allergies because I just was outside getting my neighbor's papers and stuff, and I pulled a weed. When I see a weed and I'm walking by, I pull it by. Pull it by, pull it out. So I added a little bit of water because otherwise I'll burn it, so now I got to add a little bit of it because now it's too runny. But I'm going to heat it up. And he might see this. I have to get a paper towel because my nose is running. And I don't know why my nose is running. Oh, it's allergies or something. Something is making my nose run. What is it, Spence Jr.? Spence Jr. is up here in the corner. I've shared him. It's our resident spider. I'll show him to you later if I remember on this. Anyway, so I'm heating up the Matoki. It's in this little saucepan. I already have my coffee clear, I call it. The generic, I like it, the generic coffee mug with generic coffee. My mom had so many coffee cups. She has so many coffee cups. So this pan for my eggs is heating. I like cabbage a lot. And so I always have a container. This is a big container, those big Rubbermaid containers, but the Matoki is in an even better container. I got to make sure I'm, you know, it's not an audio log, even though I have books that I've been reading. So this is going back in the fridge. I am going to have, I had shared before, there's a lot of oranges in my refrigerator. My husband is self-employed and he goes to people's houses a lot. And when he sees a fruit tree, I suspect that he's looking at it longingly and they're like, hey, go, you know, pick you some. And he picks some. So they're really, really good. I'm going to wash it off. And I'm going to have that for breakfast too. But anyway, so I cut up the cabbage. I have cabbage. So I always have this big container of cabbage. And I have a head in the refrigerator. A head of cabbage. We are not having human heads. I kind of got I think a weird, morbid sense of humor, so I apologize. There's nothing funny about people who keep, you know, human body parts. It's really disturbing. And I think it might be happening more than we even discover. I did not cut my finger. I did not. Though I did, like, I was doing yard work. I guess I'm okay. I picked up a board and there was like a something sharp and it pricked my like finger. So I ran inside and I squeezed it. And it bled out and not bled out, but it bled. So I thought that was good. And I am up to date with my tetanus shot. And I know tetanus, you know, that prevents you from getting like lockjaw. And I feel good, so I'm figuring it's okay. So I put the cabbage in like this. And then I take making sure the lid is on. Now I was having problems with this refrigerator because it was freezing my stuff. And so I just put a little bit. It's not even I usually do a fourth of a cup, but I can't find my fourth of a cup, so I'm doing half of a half, which is a fourth. Yep. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to look natural. Anyway, so sometimes I think I'll do it this time. It varies whether I do it. I'm putting this refrigerator is something else. Where is it? This refrigerator's puzzle. I have these corn tortillas. They're the maize blanco, white maize. Tortillas de maíz blanco. ¿Comprende usted? ¿Hablas español? Señor, hola, me llamo es Laura, vivo en California. Okay, I took Spanish in school. Anyway, I don't really understand it. I just know how to say like stuff like, ¿Quieres ir a la biblioteca? That's, you want to go to the library. Anyway, so I put this on top of it, on top of this pan. I can't see myself. I see my hands moving, but I squish it down a little bit, but then I put kimchi on it, just a little bit. Because I guess kimchi has, you know, the sodium, but I don't put salt on my eggs and stuff. It has 8% of the sodium, and there's supposedly 54 servings in this. So I'm imagining it's not too much portion in it that's quite a bit. So I cut back down on it because I realized, wow, for somebody who kind of does watch, I do watch my sodium, just to watch it, you know. But I put this in here, and there's like juice in it, and that's probably like just salt. But yeah, I kind of avoid like soy sauce, and you don't ever see me with a salt. My husband likes salt. Oh my gosh, my hand is on my hip, and it was natural. I didn't do that on purpose. Okay, wow. I'm making progress, I bet, MT, huh? Yeah, my mom needs a new refrigerator. Or something. This is crazy. It's kind of freezing the food a little bit, or making it colder in the back while it's freezing it. So I'm putting my tortillas in the refrigerator. Anyway, so the matoke, which is aka bananas in the language of Luganda, so you can know a Lugandan word, and you probably didn't know Luganda was the language of Uganda. In his country, they speak both Luganda, English, Swahili. I'm trying to find something to dry this lid off. I don't like to put, I don't know, the condensation that when you take something out and it's on your lid, it just seems kind of gross to put it back on, so I rinse it off and dry it off, and then it'll be wet again tomorrow. The humidity, I guess. See? Yeah. Yeah, cabbage, the price went up. I had got a really good deal. I need a lid. At the store right around St. Patrick's Day, where it was hardly anything. Put a lid on it. I'm hoping this humidity, the moisture, whatever, kind of burns off. Because it's not supposed to be like soup. I should have microwaved it. Dang. I should have microwaved it. Okay, I have my orange to deal with. So far I haven't, I think I messed it up a little bit, but that's okay. Here's my orange. I cooked my orange. Look at that beautiful orange. Look at it. It has seeds, Oops, I just dropped one on the floor. But if you drop seeds on the floor, one fun thing is you can bend down, like bending your knees, and get an exercise in. I'm going to squat, pick up my orange seed, You can always get exercise in. People who say, oh, I don't have time to go to the gym, you can get exercise in. So I'm going to have this orange, and I'm going to imagine I'm eating it like you open up an Oreo cookie and you scrape off that white stuff. Oh, it's good, but it's a little bit sour. Some of them were sweet. That's okay, though. Hey, it's getting good. It's burning. Someday I'll be videotaping and you're going to hear the smoke detector go off. Oh. Sorry, I probably got orange. Let me show you Spence Jr. I'm going to take the phone off. I'm going to stop. Here is Spence Jr. He lives in the corner. I think he's a descendant of Spence Sr. When I moved in here over 2 years ago, my mom had a spider that was here for quite a while. But I think he went on to spider heaven and a new spider took over. There was a web. And what was funny, the other day there was a fly, and I thought, oh my God, I'm actually going to see a fly caught in the web, but it didn't get caught. But yeah, so I try to be careful when I'm cooking that not too much steam comes over that way. And then when it does, I, fan it, because I can tell sometimes they move to the corner and they like tuck in their legs, and it probably doesn't feel too good. Stop. Then I got to hit go. Yes, it's moving. Hope this video finds you well and that you have a good day and that everything is going your way and that you enjoy your day. And that's for everyone. I gotta stop it. There. It's still going. This rubber band's in the way. Stop.